that's played really well. I can't say enough about just the way that I thought it was big to be able to get the touchdown at the end of the half. It was a great job by Matthew in the offense. And then to come out, there was a little bit of a lull offensively. When we got the turnover, when we turned the ball over and they have a chance to really go up 2 possessions, for our defense to hold them to a field goal right there and keep it at a 1-possession game, unbelievable job. Unbelievable credit to our defense. And then offensively, and being able to go drive the length of the field to get a touchdown, some big-time conversions. I thought Matthew did a great job keeping the ball in play. Devontae made some plays. Obviously, Puka on the 4th down to be able to score. Kyron was tough as hell. Really the offense in general. And then for the defense to be able to get the stop. In Verse when he forced the fumble on the previous drive. But then for the defense to be able to get the stop right there. They punted deep. And then, Tutu Atwell's a guy. He's been ready. He's had some opportunities. And he just delivered in a big-time moment to go for an 88-yard touchdown. Cam Curl to be able to make the pick. And then offense to end with the ball. I love this team. Really proud of the way that our field goal operation handled themselves today against another really good rush. I thought special teams was really solid. This was a good team win against a really good team. And we won't have much time to enjoy it, but it sure makes for a good next couple days. And we got to be ready to roll against the Niners on Thursday. Yeah, he got his thumb banged up a little bit. He came out and looked pretty good in the second half. What'd you think? Think he was okay? Yeah, he's going to be all right. He's a stud. What a tough, gritty. There's so many guys. I love this team. I just love the way that they continue to just respond to whatever is presented. Puka epitomizes that, but so do a lot of the guys there.
What's it about Tutu that lets him stay ready for a moment like that, and what did it mean to you for him to be the one delivered?
Well, I thought it was awesome. You got him in a man coverage right there. He's running kind of a high angle cut. What a job by Matthew to be able to find it, deliver a great ball. Tutu runs a great route, and then he's obviously got the gas to be able to finish. So can't say enough about him. You just never know when your number is going to be called, and he's just kind of stayed ready, and that's a tremendous credit to his mental toughness, his resilience. I love him so much. I'm really happy for him, and it was we had to have that play today. It was awesome.
How would you assess Cam Curl as far as what you this week in particular, but also just in the game?
He's been a stud, Nick. The guy, he's a grown man, made play after play, and then obviously making the pick to be able to, get the offense the ball back and ultimately close the game out. What a stud. So glad to have him. I love Cam Curl.
Coach, when do you know when to dial that play to Tutu? Is that more situational?
Hey, you know what? Honestly, that's kind of an all-purpose play. That was kind of an alert right there. And, I give Matthew a ton of credit. Matthew and Tutu deserve all the credit. That wasn't anything about the play call. That was about players bringing it to life. They sure delivered in a big way right there.
What does that say about him? Throughout his career,
it says a lot about
waited for opportunities, and
it says a lot, and I think, good things happen, to those who just stay consistent and stay ready. Had some other opportunities and just ended up delivering at the most critical moment. Really happy for him. Like I said, I love the human being more importantly, and I was really happy for him to be able to deliver and make a big play for our team. Not surprised, but it's a tremendous credit to just his mindset, his mental toughness, his resilience, his ability to be ready when his number was called.
When you lose or draw, what do these dramatic games, finishes, kind of help you grow as a team bond?
Yeah, I think they do. I think, some of the tougher moments are where you really bond together and where you really learn about people. But I think you can sense that in the midst of games. You're going down. It seemed like there was some momentum, but I never felt anything but a steady, no flinch mentality from our group. That's how I felt really through 4 games. Even when Philly ended up mounting their comeback, we still gave ourselves a chance at the end to be able to do it. But, we're on to, this week. I'm really proud of this group. And, man, it's still so early in the season. But I think we're being calloused and tested in the right way. And most importantly, we're coming together. And, we got to continue to improve. But, what a big opportunity that we have on Thursday night with the Niners.
on the drive that you before the half, when you went down and scored, and then when you tied the game, those were drives where everyone in the stadium knew you guys had to throw the ball, and it worked.
Yeah.
Why was that so difficult the rest of the game?
Players executing. Well, I wouldn't say it was that. Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, I just mean the drive before the half, everyone knew you're going to throw.
Yeah.
You go down the field, you score. You got to tie the game. Everyone knows you're going to throw.
Sure.
And you go down the field and you score.
I think our guys delivered. I think it was really about execution. And certainly there was, some other chances where I could have done a better job of putting guys in the right spots. But I thought we handled the end of the half situation the right way. That touchdown to Devontae, the ball's got to get into the end zone. What a big play on the screen to Puka on the 2nd down and 16 to get us a fresh set of downs where we were able to clock it and then run that play that Devontae ended up scoring on. Guys just delivered and executed. And then, the other drive that you're talking about, about. I just thought, Matthew was in total command. I thought our guys protected well. It was able to regulate a little bit of their rush because we went fast and we kept the ball in play. Colby Parkinson makes a couple catches. Puka, see Devontae come to life, and then ultimately in the tight red area, to be able to have that screen that ended up being versus the zero blitz that got us to a 4th down and 2, and then Puka Nacua delivering in a big way, and then ultimately Cam getting the turnover, and then Tutu being able to get the game winner. And I love the fact that we finished with the ball. Kyron had a couple tough runs, to be able to allow us to take a knee at the end right there. That was a great team win for us.
Let's talk about Matthew being in total control. Before the half, he takes him 96.
Yeah.
To tie it, he takes him the length of the field. Do you sense that? Do you feel that as you're calling the play?
Oh, yeah. I mean, and really, that's more of a question for him, but you could feel he was in a rhythm, and he was seeing the field well. Thought we protected really well. That allowed him to be able to get through some progressions, make some big-time plays, and he's a total stud. I love him.
Couple more, guys.
What went into the decision to play Pete Richardson?
Steve's still working himself back. I think Justin's played really good football. You guys know how much I love Steve. And, once he gets back to full health, I look forward to seeing, what he's able to do for us. But felt like it was better to have him up in that situation today. He's working, his tail off behind the scenes. And, Steve's going to be a big part of what we're doing.
Sean, you got a lot of Blake Corum at the beginning of the game. He was really a workhorse for you.
Yeah.
Can you address that?
Yeah, he did a great job, and then credit to them. They did some different things to slow us up, being able to run the football. Like Gerard said, I was calling some bad plays, in the second half. And so, I got to be better right there.
Coach, last week, we wrap up with these last two.
Coach, last week you guys corralled Saquon Barkley. This week, Jonathan Taylor. Can you just talk to me about the dominance of the defensive line and when you're in a big moment, when you need a big play, Jared Verse coming through?
Yeah, Jared Verse has been outstanding the last couple weeks. He's a stud, and he just stays with it. Joe Caniglio, Gift Smith, Drew Wilkins, really our guys. I can't say enough about what a great job our group has done. The players bring it to life. I think they've got great coaches that are helping them be able to bring it to life. We've seen 2 of the best backs, and oh, by the way, here comes Christian McCaffrey on Thursday. So, there's no rest for us, but love where this group's at, love the way that they respond, and I'm excited about the challenge on Thursday.
And Sean, emotions are such a big part of every game.
Yeah.
Right? So when Mitchell gave up the ball at the 1-inch line, or
Yeah.
whatever it was, how does that affect the entire team besides just the scoreboard?
And sometimes the football gods are smiling down on you if some things, maybe haven't gone your way in the previous week. So we'll take it. That was don't ask me about that. Don't put a cloud over an otherwise sunny day right there.
He's missing something.
Matthew, how would you describe that touchdown pass that you threw to Tutu?
I mean, it was a big one. Obviously, a great route by two. He slipped his guy out and made him fall down. So, hell of a job finishing it off. Not number one in the progression, that's for sure, but just let you know got to stay alive. You know, whenever your time comes to make a play, he obviously made it for us. It's a huge play for us.
Sean has talked about how despite Tutu only having one catch this year, he's done what you guys have asked of him.
Yeah.
And he's been there.
Mhm.
What was it like for you personally just to see him?
Oh man, I was so proud of him, so happy for him. He's been practicing really well. We dialed it up for him a couple times, and it just hasn't been the look. A few times, and like Sean said, I'll reiterate it. He's done everything we've asked him to do, and just so happy for him, proud of him. That's the guy he is. He just comes to work every day, no matter what's going on around him, ready to work and practice and play, and made the biggest play in the biggest moment today. So proud of him, happy for him.
Having the ability to be able to spread the ball around between Luka, him, obviously Devontae, how much does that really kind of ease the load a little bit, especially going down and knowing you have to make those drives?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to throw the ball where the coverage dictates. Our guys do a hell of a job of winning, and I'm lucky to play quarterback with this group of skill guys and really the guys up front. It's a whole lot of fun. There was some lean moments there in the third, early in the fourth, where frankly they did a nice job of kind of affecting what we were trying to do. Obviously got the big turnover. What a job by our defense right there, holding them to 3, and then we were able to kind of get going again. So total team effort today, but it's definitely nice. We got guys that can win at all levels of the defense and make plays after the catch, which is awesome.
Matthew, when you guys were down a touchdown and you needed to score,
Mhm.
went down and scored. When it's first down right before half on the 4-yard line, you go right down and score.
Yep.
What is it about you? What is it about your body that you just seem more? I don't know if it's accurate or not. You seem more calm.
Yeah. There were a couple instances today where we were able to jump the ball, play with some tempo, and I thought Sean did a hell of a job mixing and matching those times, calling it, kind of through the pass game there late in the game. And, when somebody does that, makes me want to deliver for them. And don't care where we start, it's all about finishing in the right spot. So we did a nice job of, getting three long touchdown drives, throwing the football the majority of the time, doing a nice job playing with some tempo. So we've always mixed and matched that, as I've been here. Different iterations of it a little bit, but it was big for us today. There's no question about that.
And when you see your defense hold at that very end, are you jogging onto the field thinking? I'm sure you're not thinking 80-yard touchdown to Tutu.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Oh, just go win a game. You know what I mean? Go win a game. They did their job. They did a hell of a job really all day. I didn't think it was going to be a one player, but that was the look. It was kind of like the last thought in my head jogging out on the field when we called the play, but everybody's got to be alive, and Tutu did a hell of a job winning his route and then finishing the thing off. So big play. And then, what does our defense do? Go out there, get a turnover again, and then I thought our guys up front, we call 2 runs. We don't have to punt it back, no weird stuff at the end of the game, just 2 runs, take a knee, get out of there. So that's a good job of finishing the game. Yeah, I mean, it's a quick turnaround for us. We're playing again on Thursday in a few days, so sure nice to come away with this one in a win. It's a really good football team we just played, physical on both sides of the line of scrimmage. You look at their skill position guys who they got at running back and receiver. Daniel's playing great and tight end, so big challenge for our defense. I thought they played great, and then we struggled there a little bit, but found some good momentum late and were able to win it. So definitely nice when you got a quick game turnaround. So. We'll take it.
After that throw to Tutu, you're running down the field, arms outstretched.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind in that moment?
I'm saying wild stuff. I was actually mic'd up today, and I was coming off the field. I'm like, hey, man, we're gonna have to do some heavy editing. It'll probably just be a lot of silence. But I don't even know. I just go crazy. I just so excited for our team. So excited for that moment. It's what you play for. So. I'll save the expletives for you, but it was fun.
Matthew, Sean keeps using the word gritty for this team.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
100%. That's what it's all about. I mean, it's the NFL. It's never just these show up, kick ass for 4 quarters and go home. I mean, it's just we're playing good football teams. We're playing a 3-0 Colts team today that, is arguably the hottest team in the NFL coming in here. So punted like one time or something, I don't know. So knew it was going to be a dogfight, and just proud of our guys. It's something that when I wasn't practicing in training camp, I could see it from afar, and I was excited and proud, to be associated with those guys, and then getting to be able to get back into it and play and lead these guys. It's a whole lot of fun to be a part of. I mean, I just feel like I'm a part of a great group of guys that all trying to do everything they can to win games and pull for each other, which is cool.
How difficult it really is to play 2 games in 4 days?
Yeah, it's tough. It gets tougher and tougher for me every year, but we'll do a great job of turning the bodies over. I guess maybe the one positive for us is we're in division, so we kind of know a decent amount of these guys, right, and what they're kind of about. So it's not some opponent we rarely ever play or ever see, and you got to really deep dive and learn everything there is to learn. So that part of it is good. But yeah, I mean, I just think Thursday practice, when I jog out onto the field, like sometimes how you feel going out to that, and you're like, gonna have to do that for game day, but adrenaline's a hell of a thing, so we'll be all right.
Last one.
I feel like every week we ask you about a big Puka game, but just what is the luxury like to have as receivers steady as he is, and how does what he's doing kind of help out some of those other receivers in their match? Yeah, I mean, he's as tough as they come. He did a hell of a job again today. We called his number quite a few times. The 4th down was huge. The touchdown catch. He's a heck of a football player. We're lucky to have him on our team. I think his play style rubs off on everybody on our team, not just offense. I think our defense looks at him as like, shit, we'll ride with that guy all day. And I know that's how we feel on offense. So he made some great plays today. He made a great catch on an in cut, sliding in there. He did what he always does. Made some great tough plays, and we're happy to have him in that room.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go check out